Hello and welcome to Saris Extensions. Today we'll be discussing on how to install a flat roof skylight. And here we are, and this is the flat roof that we're actually on at the moment. As you can see, the framework for the window has already been constructed, as too is the flat roof and the ply ready to be insulated, and then OSB'd, and then finally fiberglassed. So going back to the frame, the window in question is going to be an 1800 long by 800 wide flat roof window. So therefore, the frame that we have made up, internal measurements, are 810 by 1810. That gives us 10mm tolerance for the window to comfortably fit into the opening. So it's crucial to have your extra 10mm to allow this to go smoothly without any problems. You can see that the framework has been built out of 2x2 timbers, and the upstand at the moment is around about 300mm. We've worked out that once we've insulated, OSB'd and fiberglassed the flat roof, we will be left with around 150mm upstand, which is the required height by building control for an upstand to be when installing a window of this type. This is the underside of the flat roof, so we'll be looking at the structural timbers that are involved in the flat roof makeup. In this particular roof we're using 6x2 timbers, and they are spaced at approximately 400 cm. Around the perimeter of the skylight, as you can see, we've doubled up the joists. That is a regulation to accommodate the weight of the window and the extra size of the opening. The window we'll be fitting is 1800 long by 800 wide. And it's crucial to make the internal opening in the upstand frame 10mm bigger than the window itself in both directions. So in this instance, it'll be 1810 long by 810 wide. The framework itself has been built out of 2x2 timber and cladded in 12mm OSB plywood, which gives us an overall measurement of around about 65mm. It's advised that the thickness of the upstand itself does not exceed 75mm. So on top of our framework we've installed some furring strips. This will give the window a fall of around about 6 degrees. This will prevent any water from pooling on the glass itself. So even though it is glass, it will bow slightly in the middle. And now we're ready to install our 2x1 batten around the inside of our upstand. It needs to be 42mm below the top of the upstand. So here we are. We've installed our 2x1 supporting batten along the inside perimeter of the upstands, and it's now ready for our foam rope to be installed on top of the batten itself. So the next step is essential to ensure your window doesn't crack and is covered by the warranty. Now we're going to apply the foam rope to the timber support. The reason for this is to level off any discrepancies and prevent any pressure to the bottom pane of glass. As you can see, the foam rope has been installed onto the supporting batten, and we're now ready to put our weather-tight sealant over the perimeter of the upstand. So we've now installed the foam rope to the top of the supporting batten and also applied our weather-tight sealant to the top of the upstand, ready to lower down the skylight into position. Now the window's installed, to finish off you need to run a bead of weatherproof sealant around the outside perimeter of the upstand, just below the overhang of the top pane of glass.